Okay, the infamous Protect Natalia mission. After doing a buttload of other things that are also difficult. I don't know why, but I decided I'm just going to take this out from the elevator. You can run out the elevator and then like slowly sidestep out until you can see a bit of the gun. That's what I do with the other two. So why I didn't think to do that with the first one, I'm not sure. Did a lot of save stating here, by the way. Because yeah, there's a you can totally see that little bit there that you can shoot safely without the gun seeing you. The second one here is easier. You can already see the gun barrel there. Yeah, finding the safe angles to shoot from took a bit of practice. And then, let's take out that last guy and go back get Natalia. Let her tell you how awesome you are. Yes, I know. Now, if you wander too far from here, she will stop working. She apparently specifically needs to know that you're watching her, that you can see how awesome of a job she's doing with the hacking. As long as you can hear the keyboard going, you're probably safe. Yeah, and just running and gunning straight forward here, because these guys to the side there, they love throwing grenades at each other. And usually you can get lucky. Indulge me a bit in experimenting here. I wasn't sure if that would take anybody out, but apparently took out somebody. Go see if that was enough. No, that was very clearly not enough. So, but didn't take too much damage. So maybe throwing a remote mine in that area from an angle that nobody can see you would be a better strategy. I'm pretty sure the guys in that spot have body armor as well, and body armor and explosions are a weird combination, because if a guy's wearing body armor, explosions won't do that much damage. But if a guy's wearing no body armor, an explosion will insta-kill. So pacing is weird, and important note here to not kill Boris, because that will fail the mission. But you won't find out that that fails the mission until later when Natalia complains at you. Which I found out the hard way, and I accidentally threw out an extra mine there, which at that time I just ignored, and turns out you don't actually want to do that. Having even one extra mine can be a problem, because apparently the game has a limit to how many explosions it can register at one time. So if you've got more than 6 mines planted, and you try detonating them all at once, not all of them will fire. They will all be destroyed, but not all of them will actually destroy the target, and so you end up having to look around the area, seeing which computer modem is still intact. Which is why towards the end I fire off the 6 mines already planted early before taking out the last one. Just that I'm not having to play the guessing game. And yeah, there's 2 drone guns here, which you can get from a safe distance. Again, my aiming is not the best, so I use up more ammo than intended trying to do that. And there's these 2 drone guns to the side that usually you can run past fine. They seem to have a quicker reaction time on 00 Agent. I did find that on 00 Agent I had to take out at least one of them through like careful, slow sidestepping until I could see part of it, and then I could run past the other one. Now here, it might be a good idea if you have the extra ammo for it to take out some of these computers. Except obviously the one that she's working on. Just because they can obscure your vision a bit. Oh no, not London, England. That's where we all live. Game got wonky for a second there. Probably from Natalia pressing the wrong button. Now, half of these guys will target you, and the other half will target Natalia. The ones with hats always target you, it seems, but they also have body armor on. So, timing is a careful... Don't ignore me. I'm shooting you. So prioritizing can be a challenge here. If you've got the health to spare, then maybe just ignore the guys coming after you if you have to take out the ones going after Natalia first. And usually the back two glass panes will start coming apart. For some reason I got RNG this time around where none of them came apart. So it just worked out for me. Now unfortunately, even after she's done hacking the satellite, you still have to make sure she gets out safely, or it's mission failure. And I don't understand why. There's literally nothing else she does the entire rest of the game. Unless it's just that you need her to make out with during the credits, which, if that's it, I'll just make out with myself. Or a tree. Because if it means not having to protect Natalia anymore, I'll gladly make out with a tree. I will make that sacrifice. For England. And yeah, this becomes a tennis game sometimes, is making sure I'm watching both ends of these staircases with enough reaction time available to be able to take guys out. So I don't activate the remote mines just yet. I wait until she reaches a safe spot, and I'm gonna follow her this time. Sometimes I don't, and she dies randomly. Just at that spot, and then she seems to be fine after that. And here's where I activate the mines I've already placed. And then chuck one on that, activate that. And then here is where I try reverse weapon cycling to a gun to shoot that guy, and it doesn't quite work out. Because the button combination for cycling backwards through weapons is weapon cycle plus weapon fire, which is not an ideal combination when you don't want to fire the weapon that you currently have equipped, which is how I ended up throwing out an extra mine by accident. And then that other one at the end. So, plenty of time left, so I do recommend taking it slowly rather than trying to rush through things. And save stating.